Your bank account is a reflection of who you are. Your account is not a number, it's a mirror. Look at it right now. That's not an accident. That's not your boss being cheap. That's not the economy. That's a receipt. That's earned. That came from every decision that you made up to this second. You don't have a money problem, you have a you problem. You spent the last 4 hours last night playing video games, watching YouTube, watching movies of other people's lives. That's a skill you didn't learn, a book you didn't read, a side hustle you didn't try to advance. Your bank account shows who you are, what you do with your time, your choices, your excuses. It's funny when people tell me, oh, I might not have millions of dollars, and go on to share their opinion to justify why I should still listen. If I want to be like you and get the results that you have, I will ask you for your advice. Otherwise, don't give any advice. You are in a desperate state of learning. You need to find and live in humility, accept who you are so you can step out, or else you have no hope. Don't even talk to me, you're a waste of time. Stop telling me, oh, they were handed everything, their family is rich, they got lucky with one trade. I've heard all these people make up excuses to cope why they didn't become me. Telling me that I got lucky on one trade, my parents gave me all the money, all of which are false, which I can show in actual statistics, historical statistics on my stock trading account. I can show you exactly which stocks that I 10x on and then 10x again and then again. Maybe the first time's lucky, and luck does play a part in everything. Luck is a part of success. The harder you work, the higher the luck that you create. Because when you're over there working and having results, you will attract luck because other people will notice and they will want to start working with you, and then they will present opportunities. That's how luck is created. It is not, let me just guess the lotto number, oh, I got lucky. It's I created my luck from research through hard work to get closer to any chances and betting on any chances that has a higher odd of winning. And you can guess that they have higher odds of winning because if you study any company in the stock market, you can see where they're heading. And sometimes it becomes so clear they're heading straight up from what they're doing, then you can go all in with high confidence and win, or at least have a very high odds of winning. Nothing is guaranteed, but don't let that be an excuse. You can live with that 10% rate of, oh, what if I fail? I have a 10% chance of failing, but there's a 90% chance of winning if you study and did your calculated research. And 99% of you will justify choosing the 10% odds of losing instead of taking that high chance of winning and stay the same and feel like, oh, I have a security blanket, I cope, I made the right decision. Safety first. Safety is the highest risk of all. Taking no chance is the highest risk of all. Taking no risk is the costliest action you can take. A lot of people are content after buying their home paid in full, and they're so proud, oh, my home is worth 1.4 mil, 2 mil, but they don't live a millionaire life because all the money is in the home. They live the most average life possible. Just look at them, look at their neighbors, nothing special. You're not rich, you have nothing to be proud of, you are average. These people are the ones who say, oh, investing anything more than just paying off your home is too high risk, it is risky. Of course it's risk. Growth requires risk. There's not a single high goal that doesn't require risk, but it can be calculated. You can study and then you'll start to see the odds and you will have high confidence. And there are so many things you could do to increase your odds of success for taking any calculated risk, but you do nothing. Your bank account reflects it, and you're so busy giving people your opinions because you think that everybody wants to be like you. Nobody does. Stop talking. Start learning. Seek. Accept who you are. Face the mirror in your bank account. Look in the mirror and say, look, wow, I'm getting a disease because I'm so fat. Wow, my car just broke down and I can't even pay for it. Wow, I haven't worked a job for 10 years. I have no market-worthy skills. You do that not to make yourself feel like shit, even though you will, because the truth hurts. You do that because the truth will set you free. You have no hope until you have a direct, honest conversation with yourself. And if you're not hurting, you're still living in la la land, fantasy land. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting everybody else's time. You will never have even a minute of my time, nor anybody's time of worth. Your friends will look just like you, and they'll be the only ones that accept even giving you time. And if you're already 40 or 50 and you still have nothing, that's a confession. A confession that you didn't take the last 30 years seriously. A confession that you didn't try to study finance, investing, personal finance management, taxes, how to build anything, how to produce anything, how to get any results. It's a confession of who you are. So don't tell me, oh yeah, my bank account is just average, it's just a few $1,000s, even $100,000. It's absolutely nothing. You cannot retire. You cannot even support anybody around you with that money. You can't even live independent these days with 100K USD. The cheapest rent these days in California is like 2,000. You live in a shit home that you would not ever be proud to bring any girl over, and no girl wants to date you because they know who you are. Don't tell me, oh, I'm special because of my personality. You love me from my heart. Your heart is who you are, and you're a loser. You're a failed, broke loser from all the choices, and it reflects it. So don't call the girls gold diggers because they're not looking for gold. They're looking for man of success. And they should, because the man provides and protects, and the woman protects the man's spirits so he can go to war and win for everyone's benefit. Nobody is coming to save you, not the president, not the economy, not luck, not the lottery ticket, not your parents. You have to face the truth first, then write down your first goal. I want to stop being broke because I live in USA. Something is wrong. Change all of your actions and understand and believe if you do that, and once you do that, you become dangerous. You will find freedom. You will find a way. And if you just keep going, you will enter the 1%. 1% is not something that just lucky happens to some people or they were born with some talent. It is from people who just keep going through perseverance and consistency, because there's only two paths in life: discipline or regret. And you will suffer one or the other, whether you like it or not. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons, and it's something you can never change for the rest of your life. When you wake up old and there's no energy to do anything, regret. When your mom finally dies and you could have done so much more for her, regret. You think you have all the time in the world and you're already 50. Regret. You have to act now. Don't tell me, oh, you might not have much in your bank account, but this and that and this and that. No, there's nothing. I don't want to hear it. And now with AI coming to take over every job possible, from intellect to physical, your time is truly limited. It will become harder and harder to create success because you are already on your way to being obsolete, and every day that passes, you are already dying. And not taking any risk is the highest risk of all. Let me tell you how risky life is. You're not going to make it out alive. Face the facts. Your bank account tells you who you are. Happiness does not come from what you have, but who you have become. Finding is reserved for the seekers. I wish you greatness and prosperity. See you in the next video.